Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. I pray that all is well and you all are in the best of health and spirits. It is your sister, Denise Renee Muhammad, along with my brother Sean Ali. And we're coming on for another episode of our Health and Wellness Power Hour, our Health and Wellness Power Hour. So as you all join us and tune in, go ahead and share the video. Share the video. Sharing is caring. How are you
Mm.
today, Brother Sean? Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. All is well. No complaints on my side.
Right, right.
How about
And
yourself?
oh, all is well. The same.
Mm.
No complaints. Alive,
Yeah.
happy, at
Yeah.
peace. Peace of mind is
Yeah.
priceless.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That is true.
Yes, sir. So, our topic today, we're going to talk about some aromatherapy and how it is healing for the mind, body, and spirit. All right. So, that is our topic. And me being the aromatherapist, I'll
Mm.
kick it off. Yes,
Hmm.
sir. So, for those that may not know what aromatherapy is, I'll just go over some basics before I get into it. Aromatherapy is just the use of essential oils. Essential oils are distilled from plants, flowers, trees, roots, herbs, and it's used for therapeutic and medicinal purposes to bring balance to your mind, body, and your spirit. And that's what I love about aromatherapy, Brother Sean, is that it's threefold all at once. You might be
Mm.
using an essential oil like lavender to relax, but lavender is also a tonic, so it helps to strengthen and revitalize all of your body systems, all of your organs. So you may be using it to relax or go to sleep, but it's also doing other things for your body at the same time. And
Mm.
that's the power of essential oils, you know. And it puts you in the best of health and spirits. It's a self-care tool that you
Mm.
can use to put you in a good frame of mind, rise above those emotions and not be stuck or emotionally hijacked, as I like
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It does all of that at the same time. And aromatherapy, when you inhale an essential oil, it goes to your emotional center, which is that limbic system, within 22 seconds. And all you have to do is take the top off. This is clary sage, and clary sage balances your hormones,
Mm.
and it's also a tonic as well. And so when you inhale it, within 22 seconds, it goes to that limbic system of your brain, and it also acts on your central nervous system. So
Mm.
depending on which oil you're inhaling, it can help you to relax. It could be stimulating like peppermint. It can be
Hmm.
sedating like vetiver or cedarwood, and it acts on your central nervous system to bring that balance, that peace, that emotional well being. So,
Mm.
aromatherapy, people really don't understand the power that it has in those oils. And the oils come from the plants, as I stated earlier, plants, herbs. And so, what with the plant, the oil can either it protects the plant from insects, rodents, bacteria. So it does the same for our bodies as
Mm.
well.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So what it does for, and it also can attract what the plant needs for itself, and it
Mm.
repels what it doesn't. So it's
Mm.
kind of like, you inhaling that oil, and it can do the same for you. It can protect you from some of the oils are antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, all of those things, depending on which essential oil that you're using. So they
Mm,
are very, very powerful and been used for thousands and thousands of
mm,
years.
mhm,
The ancient
mhm,
Egyptians used essential oils.
mhm,
Essential
mhm,
oils are talked about in the Bible: frankincense, myrrh,
mhm,
cedar wood, cypress.
mhm.
All of those are mentioned in the Bible. So it's nothing new. We just have to get back to what's
Good.
originally ours.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah, so just getting back to the earth, everything and I call it God's medicine because it comes
Mhm,
from the plants, the trees, which Allah God created. So it's the medicine that we need is right there in in
mhm,
in this bottle.
mhm, mhm, mhm,
And they also raise your vibration. They also raise your vibration to help you, be in a good frame of mind. That's how it says it brings balance to your mind, your body, and your spirit. So when you're feeling good and you're feeling happy, you're in good spirits.
mm,
So
mm, mm,
aromatherapy plays a part in that. So it's easy to incorporate into your everyday lifestyle. Get a
yes, it
diffuser
is.
and just put it
Mhm,
on, and you're going to get the benefits of those vapors, those aromas,
mhm,
those chemical constituents that are in the essential oils. And Brother
mhm.
Sean, I know you can bear me witness. You showed us last week your huge diffuser that
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a going right now.
mine is too, right
Yeah,
behind me, right
yeah,
behind me.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so and also for the body, they can be used as for pain management. Wintergreen is an excellent one for those that suffer with, joint pain, arthritis, any type of pain like that, inflammation. Wintergreen is good for that. The peppermint, spearmint, those that have that menthol in it,
yeah. Mhm,
very,
mhm,
very good for relieving pain
mhm. Yup,
and
yup,
stress. Yeah,
yup,
so
yup.
pretty much anything that you're dealing with, it's an essential oil for it. Um,
Mhm,
Orange essential
mhm,
oil is a natural antidepressant, and with the citrus oils, they are more helps you to feel more vibrant and
right.
revitalized because the oil is actually distilled from the peel of the fruit, from the
Mhm,
peel
mhm,
of the orange or the lemon or the bergamot. Those are natural anxiety relievers, natural stress
mhm,
relievers, natural
mhm,
antidepressants. So
mhm,
yes,
mhm.
those are very, very good for that.
Right.
Yeah. So um also, what do I want to touch on? About essential oils being tonics. Tonic
Yeah, yeah,
help
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
tone up your body, your organs, your systems, and it helps you to feel more vibrant and more revitalized. So it's a tonic, not it's not toxic. Tonic is the
Yeah,
opposite
yeah,
of
yeah,
toxic.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah,
you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, I wanted
yeah.
to bring that up. And some of the oils that are tonics are like rosemary,
Mhm.
lavender, geranium. Yes. You hear that?
Mm.
um, yeah, rosemary, frankincense, peppermint, lavender. These are some essential oils that are tonics. And lavender itself is known as the Swiss Army knife of essential oils because it literally um, can help with it, pretty much everything, not
Hmm.
just sleep or relaxation or stress relief.
Hmm. Hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And you got the cleaning and all of the
Right.
other applications besides just with health and wellness. Well,
Exactly.
outside of the body's health and wellness, you can clean your environment. Right.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, when you're, even when you're cleaning your environment, you're still inhaling the
Hmm.
aromas. So it's therapeutic
Hmm.
even
Hmm.
while you're
Hmm.
cleaning your home, incorporating those oils in your home while you're cleaning, in your cleaning products. It's doing all of that at once. All
Hmm.
of that
That
at once.
lemongrass is a man. Sheesh, that lemongrass is another good
Wow.
one too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Lemongrass, I like that one. Yeah.
Hmm. That's great in toothpaste. Yeah,
Right.
that's it's great. Yeah, it makes
Oral
your mouth
health.
feel. Yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely
And
makes you know you got it in your mouth. Yeah.
yes, especially with
Yeah.
clove essential oil. That's a natural anesthetic actually, and it's great for
Mhm.
toothache pain if you're dealing with toothache pain instead of using Oragel.
It actually works better than Orgel. I mean, it definitely is because it numbs. That in that oil gel, you can't swallow oil. I mean, you're not swallowing the essential oil either, but
Right.
if you should
You
swallow it, it's
should.
not
It's
going to
not
give you
gonna.
right.
Exactly.
Compared to like those over the counter like Origin, those are chemicals, and
Hmm.
synthetic chemicals, not organic chemicals. So
Right.
they're like toothpaste. It's harmful to your if you just say it, don't swallow it. That's probably what I mean. That's on the
Right.
instructions. Do not eat this.
Yes.
It's on the certain oils would tell you don't ingest it as well. But if
Hmm.
you should, what will
Should.
happen
Right.
to you is not what would happen to you if you swallow one of them cleaning products or the mouthwash or all of those other chemical based products. That's why I love
Exactly.
them because it's like you don't, all of them bottles come with warning labels, man. Now, I mean, whether it's cleaning, even for health and wellness, it has tell you
Hmm.
limits. It's limits to supplements. It's limit to, you got warnings and things on almost all of those things because just too much of it can be harmful. The smell of it can be, the what it
Right.
gives off can be harmful. So when you're looking at, being healthy, being well, and preventative, not causing your own
Right.
disease and sickness, because these things they hit our neurological system, they hit our endocrine system, the things that keep us healthy and well, but we don't really know how to control them. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like controlling your endocrine system and trying to control your nervous system.
Yes.
Them two is the hardest. Like your thyroid, your parathyroid, and our testosterone, estrogen. Like we can't. So in those systems are the main two systems that are attacked by these household chemicals that we buy, whether you're using them on soap, shampoo, mouthwash, oil care, the skin
Right.
care. Yes, they might can do their job, but what you get, what I mean, what it does to you, yeah, it's like, so when you got a product like these essential oils that can do the same job, and we not talking about better or worse, but to me better, but you don't get hurt from using them.
Right. Right.
You're using them and you're feeling better from using them. versus you use some bleach. Shoot, man, you ain't
Exactly.
smelling. And if you don't if you're not ventilated, it's going to destroy your sense of smell, your
Right.
olfactory senses, and you're not going to smell anything for a while. See.
Exactly. And I saw this, I posted this reel, and this guy was talking about how those fragrances do exactly what you just said. They numb your sense of smell, that you can't even smell things for a while after using those synthetic fragrances like Febreze and Glade and all of that stuff. So yes, definitely, if you have those products in your home, they also cause allergies. And he was just explaining all the different things that it causes to cause you to go to the doctor and get this prescription and that prescription, instead of just getting rid of it altogether and incorporate natural natural aromas from the essential oils. And you
Hmm.
can make your own, like with the essential oils, you can make your own air fresheners, your
Hmm.
own natural plug-ins, or just plug in a diffuser
Hmm.
instead of a Glade plug-in. Plug in your diffuser and put some essential oils in there. So yes,
Hmm.
sir.
Yeah, and it's not all. I mean, all of that being healthy and well, stuff, man. I'm gonna tell you, for those tuning in, I love some of these people that seek the higher education in health and wellness and stuff like that. Whether it's PhD, bachelor's degree, or
Hmm.
certificates. I don't have. I'm not anti that. Now we are in the age where that stuff is no longer applicable anymore. The people that are currently getting these degrees, they're out of time, they're out of season, because
Mm.
we now know what health and wellness consists of. It's your lifestyle. So if you
Right.
have cancer right now and you come and you take something, it doesn't matter what it is you take or do, and
Hmm.
you eliminate the cancer, you still have to deal with your health and wellness. You
Right.
still have to exercise. You still have to go get sunlight, get rest. You still have to do all of the things, drink right, eat right. If you don't, then the all of these, what they call diseases, sicknesses, imbalances, these are just things that fights that our bodies are having. We control the life and death. We hear your body is designed to heal itself. Homeostasis is always happening. The
Right.
balance between fight and flight and rest and digest is homeostasis. That's homeostasis. The fight between fight and flight, because everything we do, it doesn't matter. Breathing, look, Google this. Breathing, the act of breathing creates what is called reactive oxygen species, ROSs, inside of us. And when they cook too much of them, we collect too many of them, we start to feel sick. It'll present in some type of imbalance. This is where exercise comes in at, because when we exercise, it increases our breathing and we exhale a lot of these ROSs. My point is the simple act of breathing. For every action, there's an equal opposite and equal reaction. It causes and creates ROSs, reactive oxygen species, inside of us, that if
Right.
we don't have a healthy lifestyle, we will accumulate these. They will cause and present somewhere, and you'll go and the doctor can't find it, because it will appear to be COVID, a cold, arthritis, your what you think is your allergies. It will present all the weakest spot in our body is how things present.
Mm.
The weakest, that's the weakest spot. That's why you have cancer in different locations. The weakest spot in your body is the message is how your body is. It's just all of these things are just signals. Hey, you're not doing something in your lifestyle that's right. You know what it is, exercise. So even while we're talking about aromatherapy and anything else that we present now and in the future, we to get help to live to be healthy and well.
Right.
We need to do certain things that we cannot supplement, we cannot replace, we cannot buy. We either are doing these things or we're not. You feel so? Yes, we are employing these. If you have an imbalance, aromatherapy will help you to get balanced. Once you get balanced, we still have to have the lifestyle that is conducive to life.
Right.
Right? You can't have a cheat day if alcohol is the third leading cause of death. The third leading cause of death is drinking alcohol.
Mm.
Smoking, number one. A lack of exercise is number two. These are the top three ways that we kill ourselves that lead to almost everything else. A lack of rest, a lack of this, a lack of that, right? So if we are
Right.
doing one of these things, we should expect an imbalance, disease, sickness, and premature death. I shouldn't see we go, I should not be if I'm doing something that I know I'm not supposed to be doing, what should I expect as the opposite and equal reaction?
Right.
You feel if I'm doing something that I know I'm supposed to be doing, what is the opposite and equal reaction? Cause and effect, right? So, yes, this is important, and I'm not, because mine is pumping now. This thing is always pumping because it's preventative, it's causistic in a good way, but it's easy to encounter even if you're healthy. It's easy to go through something that will not make you unhealthy, but take you through something. The body is
Yeah.
all breathing. The act of breathing creates ROSs. Right? So
Wow.
one of the benefits of essential oils, it helps to clean out the body. It helps the body to
Yes.
breathe deeper, right? To exhale deeper. You got expectorants. You got all of these things that will help to remove.
Right.
See, but I'm just
Exactly.
saying that the natural act of breathing causes RO like. And if we don't, and this is like I said, things like exercise comes in that because it helps us to breathe harder and we
Mhm.
remove those ROSs. So if you have a lack of exercise, you have a buildup of ROS. You have a possibility. And this could be where your sticking point is at. So yes, you have the end. You can get this in. So if you know you have a lack of exercise, get the peppermint
Mhm.
oil. Sister Denise already
Right.
told you it helps you to get up and go. You won't want to sit still. You're gonna get up and garden, clean your house, vacuum, do whatever. You're gonna do some type of movement because that
Yes.
peppermint gonna stimulate. You're gonna be like, man, what? You won't even know
Yes.
it. You just gonna be in action.
And it gives you that endurance because you're intaking and able to breathe more oxygen in, so you'll be able to exercise longer.
Exactly. And that's what I'm so just trying to be natural, trying to just the action of living can have a potential negative imbalance in us. That if we aren't doing these things that create a healthy lifestyle, like getting rest, if you don't get enough rest, and that's your body's ability to repair itself, to regenerate, you're supposed to wake up, woo, every day. Sometimes we might get it, but like, damn, I woke up feeling. 100, feeling like that's supposed to be every day.
Right.
So
Right.
when we aren't, this is, and I'm saying this to say this is the healthy light. Yes, essential oils will help you, but when we, just like you can't supplement the sun, and they got you thinking you can go buy some vitamin D in the bottle, and you Google vitamin D and it literally says the sun vitamin.
Right.
Like it's right there. It's right there outside your window right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you probably can see it out your window right now. It's right there. But if we don't get out there, it's the oils and aromatherapy and all of these other solutions, herbs and herbology, they become just you doing something.
Mm.
Because you can, just like people that's taken sea moss for years, you're not supposed to be on medicine for years. You,
Right. Yeah, we have a question here from my cousin. Let's
yeah.
see,
Hey,
Steph.
cuz.
How you doing, cousin? She says, aren't a lot of essential oils not good for young kids? It's not that they're not good for them. It's just it depends on the age. Some of them may be too strong, too potent for them. So it depends on the age of the child.
Not
The
black children. I got a test dummy right there. I mean, not black children. Nah, man. Ain't nah, not black children.
from
You know?
France. Yeah. Hey, my
I'm
cousin.
just
She
saying
lives
that.
in France.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Just we created these things for ourselves. Not necessarily with the things we're suffering with today, because we didn't necessarily have these diseases and sicknesses and problems years ago. But we, the black original people, we everything we see, we made, and with the benefit of benefiting us. You feel what I'm saying? So like Sister Denise said, I mean, you got the same thing that would probably irritate your skin as an adult would probably irritate a child's skin,
Right.
especially if it's your child. Like me and my daughter have the same skin issues. And I got to
Mhm.
use the same cleaning products on our clothes because this stuff just bothers us. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I use essential oils as what's that is as to in the dryer, you know.
Yeah,
Oh man, the whole what?
I know.
Man, you put them a what in your in your clothes take and I
Yes.
mean these is molecules. So it's not, I mean, we gotta get into look at it, from science. So the words that we hear about it, if we don't understand the science behind it, we might not be able to mentally picture it. But these are molecules, just like the from Febreze and all of that. Those are molecules. So
Right.
if that molecule gets inside your nose and the olfactory and it lands on your olfactory nerves or senses or ducts, then it's going to be a problem when they react. But when that essential oil lands, the body is designed to enter our body. The body doesn't resist the essential oils. When you are inhaling these things, it goes right in.
Right.
It
The
goes right through the
brain,
blood-brain barrier.
blood-brain
Right,
barrier. Right.
right. That protects the brain from any molecules going in doing damage to the brain. The essential oil molecules are small enough to go right through the blood-brain barrier. So,
Exactly.
but all of them, you don't know with any plant in herbology, you always go small, slow, and you go slow because you don't know what something is going to do to you the first time you do it.
Right.
So
Yes.
you always do a skin test with any product. We should be practicing this with any product. Put it on a part of your body where bam, and see what it does. Same thing with your children, because you don't know, these are active ingredients, active compounds. They're
Live
not right,
enzyme. Yes.
right, 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 right. So, and
Okay.
that's just on the cautious, because you don't. I mean, unless you know the condition of your skin, like I said, it's so many factors that are in play where we should always practice skin tests with anything. You eating something new, drinking something new. We always go in low and slow. Let me see, let me wait
Yeah.
15, 20, 30 minutes, right? Let me get let it go into my bloodstream. It's circulating through my body. Now let me see if there's any type of reaction, or potentially good or bad. Let me take note of
Right.
what it's going to do to me, right? And
Right.
now I can safely know how to use it, dose, because these things are dosages. You know what I mean? It's not just, oh, let me just shake it in a bottle or do this. It's medicinal.
Yes.
Right,
Therapeutic, medicinal,
right, right.
very highly concentrated. Like it's 100 times more potent than, say, a dry rosemary that you buy out of the
Hmm.
store that's been dried.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
the essential
Hmm.
oil is live and
Hmm.
very, very potent.
Yeah,
But thank you
yeah,
for that question. I like that.
yeah, yeah.
Thank
But
y'all
that's
for
that's it.
listening.
Yeah, that was a
Mhm.
good question, because it's definitely you know it's definitely something that you don't want to think you. And that's with you know but it's kind of wild though, because we'll go and we'll buy Dr. Bronner's, and we'll just see the label. Hold, I'm gonna grab something real quick.
Yes.
Because I grabbed this as an example, and I was like, from out the store, because of course I make my own hair care products as
Right.
well. So I was running low, and it's there's vitamin E skincare cream. It's fruit of the earth.
Hmm.
Now looking at the label, I'm like, man, this, bam. But when I got to the ingredient side, you know, now I'm looking at these glycols, which is alcohol, and I'm looking at this fragrance and these emulsifiers and all of these other things that I really can't pronounce,
Pronounce
but
right.
I know what the action is. You know what I mean? I know what the word stands for. I know what some of the letters stand for, so I can make a good assumption. But if I put this on my skin and I don't do a skin test, I've done that. I've used something and put it out. Oh man, that burned. Oh, what
Right.
the? Now I'm rushing to wash it off because it burned and
Yes.
I didn't know. But especially dealing with the products of this world,
Hmm.
we don't really have to have as much caution with the oils. Peppermint. Now, if you put some peppermint on you and you touch a sensitive spot on your body, you
Yeah.
gonna know you had some peppermint.
Get it on your fingers and rub your eyes. Yeah.
Hey, or any other sensitive spot,
Right.
you gonna know you had that peppermint. But the good thing is, you just rinse it. Like, you don't. It's not going to, like, just simple water will get it off. Usually, running water over it will get it off. It's not like you gotta go and get a chemical burn kit and this.
Right.
No, now okay, I can still use it, but it's to dilute it or use a
Mm,
carrier. You feel what
exactly.
I'm saying? So that's how you solve that. I dilute it. I use a carrier oil, and now I don't just use it straight. So I can still use the peppermint on my skin because I like that invigorating feel.
Feel right.
But straight peppermint, oh, shoo, learned that. Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, and that's with like cinnamon, essential oil, clove, oregano. All of those are considered hot oils, so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
must be diluted, especially oregano. My goodness,
yeah,
all you
yeah.
need is a
But
half
you
a
would
drop
be,
of oregano.
yeah, but you would be using those things for a reason though. Like,
Right? Yes, you
there's no
should
there's
be.
no
I
reason. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
should
I don't use clove
diffuse.
unless it's a reason for me to use the clove.
Right.
Because I don't even like opening the bottle sometimes. Because your
Really.
hand is gonna, oh, it's coming out. I mean,
Yeah.
I love clove now because if I get a toothache, I'm cloving. Shit,
Yes.
Oh man, clove will numb your whole mouth.
It really.
Man, shoo! What? Clove will have you like in seconds, boy. It'll catch you.
It will.
Yes. Way better than Amazon.
Yeah, it's a powerful antibacterial and
Hmm
antioxidant clove.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
I'll
really good.
diffuse it. Yeah, I'll put it
Yeah.
in a diffuser with some frankincense and tea tree oil
I haven't
as
tried
a,
that.
as
I
a,
usually
yeah.
do it with like cinnamon or lemon.
hmm Yeah, I do that, especially
Smell
if I'm
it'll
trying to.
start smelling like bean pie in here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's the,
Yes.
you know, that's the versatility, as you were saying, you know, of the oils, the threefold nature of them, where it's like it's not just for this, or
Right.
that, it's combination. It's not one at a time either, because you're going to smell them
Hmm.
regardless. So you always gonna get that benefit. You mean like you can't not smell them. You know what I mean? So you all, no matter how you apply them,
Yeah.
you smelling them is going to always be in there.
Exactly.
But once you learn how much more they can do, now you open the door to a healthier lifestyle because you get a chance to eliminate all of the real toxic,
Right.
not the tonics, the toxics. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's
hmm
just as easy as taking the top off.
Mm. hmm
Taking the top off. And you immediately you feel the visceral effects of the oil.
hmm hmm
Right.
I'm
Get that
telling you.
mental clarity. Rosemary is good for mental clarity. Lemon oil. And lemon, you can use that actually instead of using bleach, put some
Yeah.
lemon oil in your water and when you're doing laundry or whatever you need bleach for. Lemon essential oil is good.
Who's using bleach in 2024? Damn.
Right?
Woo. Woo.
Yes, sir.
I
So,
had to power wash
yeah.
my house and I went and bought some bleach. But other than that, I'm telling you, man, we really, because on the label, that joint, it really says it's aromatherapy. You gotta smell bleach just as you,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no matter how you use bleach, you cannot not smell it. So when you smell it, you getting it, whatever it is in you is in you. You feel?
Right.
So that's what we gotta understand. How many times can you play with that fire? Especially if this is your regular cleaning thing and you go through any type of health issue, whether you think it's allergies, arthritis, sickle cell, a headache, man, you see these chemical compounds, once they get inside of you, it's a reaction that's happening.
Right.
And if you are constantly bombarding your body with this, man, after a certain amount of time, it's going to be a buildup and it's going to cause a breakdown. And nobody is going to be able to repair it because they won't know what's wrong with
Right.
it. And they can clean you up. You can go see anybody and they can, oh yeah, here's a blood cleaner, here's a kidney, and you can clean your body, but you going right back to polluting it again. Just like when people take these fasts and do these fads with no intention of having it permanent. So they do it for X amount of days, usually 30 days. And then on 31, 32, they're clean, but now they done pick the habits back up that made them dirty. So after a certain amount of time with them accumulating that junk back, that build up back, now, oh man, I got to do another. Hey, who want to do another 30-day challenge, or who want to do this with
Right.
me? And it's so
Playing with
health, and
yourself.
we're about right, but we're about health and wellness. We're about the science of health and wellness and trying to keep it real, as they say. And we're in that day and age where we know now the hospitals is nothing. We knew it back then because my mother and them didn't go over there unless it was an emergency, man. Because they knew you might not. We don't know how you're gonna come out, if you are gonna come out, right? So they didn't. My family never put their hands in the doctors because it was always a failure. It was always a failure. So we all know that it's nothing over there, but you're not going to get nothing but a prescription. You're not going to do nothing but say, oh man, I wish my doctor was holistic. I wish that, okay, well, here we are holistic practitioners. You still have to exercise at
Yeah.
least 30 minutes a day, not going to the gym, not weight training, not resisting training, but you got to get up and you got to move with the intention of increasing your health for at least 30 minutes a day. You need at least 15 minutes of sunlight a day.
Right.
If you got melanin like Sister Denise, you need more than that because the melanin is blocking. You need at least 6 to 8 hours of rest a day. It's 24 in there. I know you got some people saying, hey, I do it in 4. Okay, but what are you doing for them 20 hours? Your body's on fight or flight. Everything we do is the positive feedback. It pushes us away from homeostasis. All of the signals we get is the body telling us how far come on back. Stop, drop, and roll. That's the
Right.
signals with the body. So when we understand this, I give my body the time it needs to repair, regenerate, rejuvenate. So I wake up, bam, right? Hydration. We're 75% water. Water is more important than food because I'm 75% water. So you only got 25% material left. 10 of that is bones. Bones don't grow, right? So
Right.
you're only dealing with muscles. The fat,
Yes.
you don't want to increase fat, right? You don't want visceral fat. Your heart doesn't grow. None of these grow. They are made to expand if you put too much in, but none of these grow. So the only potential for growth is striated muscles. But if you aren't exercising, muscles aren't growing. It's not going to you have to exercise, which causes that deficit in the muscle. So when you eat, bam, it goes to the muscle. You got bigger muscles.
Right.
That's that's it. So when we're looking at these little measures, this is free. It's not just free, it's easy. I just got to move for 30 minutes. All right, it's 24 hours in a day. I just got to pick 30 minutes of those and just go ahead and move. I don't have to go to the gym. I just don't have to be seated. 15 minutes. You mean out of
Right.
20, not 24, but about 12 hours of sunlight, I can't find 15 minutes?
15 minutes. That's all it
I
takes.
like to, if I'm on my phone, I can stand outside and be on my phone. You feel what I'm
Right.
like? This
Yes.
is what our bodies need. This is why we have these therapies that aren't supposed to replace us not doing these things. See, I don't care how much, that's why those that take these things, they can't never stop. Because you only feel it when you take it. So while it's in you, then as soon as it's circulated out, you got, oh man, you
Need
you
some more.
stuck over there. Right. So
Right.
these things aren't supposed to replace sleep, sunlight, exercise, rest. They are supposed to enhance it. So if I go ahead and I diffuse, right? I throw that lavender in there. I throw that eucalyptus in there. I throw that cedar wood in there. And I bam. You know what type of sleep I'm fitting to get? So hey, hey, you know what type of sleep? I'm,
Yes.
you, you know,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna be relaxed. I'm gonna be falling asleep, man. I can't wait to get in the bed because my physical body, my nervous system, my endocrine system, the two systems that these other things wreak havoc. I'm going to be in rest and digest. It's going to take me out of fight or flight, out of the stress response. So I'm going to be in rest and digest. So now my nervous system, which controls my muscles, is going to relax my physical body.
Relax.
Now that I'm out of fight or flight, I'm no longer under the HPA axis, the hypothalamus pituitary adrenal gland axis. Now my thyroid can work, my parathyroid can work, my now the rest of my endocrine system can work because
Right.
I'm not emotionally hijacked like Sister Denise said. See, just
Right.
I just named three oils. Sister Denise gave us a beautiful series on all of these oils. I just named three that I use to nightly. So
That's
it's
it.
that easy. It's that
Yes.
easy, man. I'm not spending no money on none of that stuff no more because it works. It works.
Absolutely. And that goes into our question from my cousin Steph. She asks, can you mix the different fragrances in a diffuser at the same time? Yes, you
Yes, you
can
can.
mix.
Yes, you can.
Yes, absolutely. He just gave you a blend to use for sleep.
Put them all in there. Some of
Right.
them you not gonna like. Vetiver
Yeah,
is not.
vetiver is just too
Mm,
thick. It's like what how do you call like sap from a tree? You know how sap is so
yeah,
thick.
and it don't smell good.
Right. It's very strong.
I
It's
don't.
required.
I don't
And then
like that yin yang. I don't that yin your
you don't
yin
like
yang.
I know yin yang
I struggle. I struggles with that one,
ylang
man.
ylang ylang
I
ylang.
gotta put a drop. I can't go more than a drop. I can't go more
And
than a drop. Hold on, sis.
yes, sir. And I'm gonna bring up my book, Steph, that I have on Amazon, and it gives you different blends that you can use for different things. Let me till Brother Sean comes back. Let me bring up the book. But yes, you can definitely blend the essential oils. And this is my book on Amazon. It's called Healing with Sister Denise, and it has different blends in there. Say if you need a blend for stress relief, a blend for anxiety or depression, or you need energy, mental clarity, fatigue. I give you some DIY recipes on essential oils that you can use for that. And it's on
Man,
Amazon. I'll
knocking
put
on
the
my
link
door
for
like
that
the
in the
police.
comments.
Yeah.
I,
Hey, I was hearing you though. I can still hear you.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I was just showing her my book that has all
Hmm.
those
Hmm.
recipes blends in there. But thank you all for tuning in, Steph, cousin Steph from France, Sister Lindsay
Oh,
Muhammad. Thank you for tuning in.
yeah. Thank you.
We
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Thank you. We definitely do because we do it for you.
Right. And I love the questions.
Yeah. Yeah. You can. I mix. Man. You can. I mean. Yeah. Because these aren't. They're natural. So I mean, this is not. It's not a chemical. It's not like chemistry where you have combustible elements because they're not combustible.
Right.
So
Exactly.
the only thing that you might get is I don't like the way that smells. That'd be like that because they come. You can like you can buy blends,
Hmm.
already, put
Already
together,
done.
manufactured. Right, right. So
Right.
they come in single or blend. You can so there's different types of blends for breathing, this or that. So you can like the thieves. Thieves is the blend, right, sis?
Yes. Yes.
Right,
Thieves.
right, 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 right,
Hmm.
right, right,
It's a
right.
blend of
So,
clove, cinnamon, lemon,
mhm,
um, several others that I can't. Rosemary, oregano, eucalyptus, like
mm,
5 different eucalyptus in that blend.
hmm, hmm. Right. The thing about it, like it's some I just don't like that smell.
Right.
I like what the blend does, but man, oh, man, So I mean, but that's the only issue I've had with them, and I've been using them. It's been a while now.
Yes. Yeah, since 2015 for me. Before
Yeah.
then, before the sister introduced me, I didn't know anything, hadn't even heard of essential oils. And I finally
Hmm.
tried it out and I'm like, wow, this stuff works.
Hmm.
And I went
Hmm.
into a deeper dive, a deeper study. And thanks to Brother Sean for introducing me to a program to get my certification.
Hmm.
Studied anatomy, how it works with your physiology, all
Hmm.
of that.
Hmm.
So, yes, it's definitely an art and a science.
Right. You know, and that's I mean, the modern science is good. It has its potentials, but when we look, then you got the conundrum. Your body is supposed to heal itself. So what am I supposed to do then? I'm supposed to get out of the way.
Mm,
How essential oils will help you to get yourself out of the
out
damn
of the
way.
way.
You won't be stressed. You won't be bothered. You won't be worrisome. You won't be
Right.
picking at the city. You know what I mean? Like whatever you got to do to that patience, that time heals all wound. Whatever you need, like this helps you to get out of the way. A lot of times we don't even know how to describe to a healthcare practitioner accurately what's going on
What's
with
wrong?
us. Right. Oh man, my gut hurts. It ain't even no such part of the body called the gut, man. Come on, man. Let's get it's none. None of these is called the gut. So in the stomach is up here. So a lot of times where the navel is at and down, that's our intestines, the lower quadrants. The upper left quadrant is where the stomach, and middle is where the stomach is at. Then you got the liver that goes all the way over. But a lot of the high abdominal pains and issues, that's the stomach and liver, maybe spleen, or in the back, you got your adrenal glands. But we will say my stomach hurts and we way down here. That ain't even where you stand. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that's your intestines. You know what I mean? But so I'm saying that to say we cannot accurately describe to a healthcare practitioner what's going on with us. So
Right.
we might be wrong. You know what I mean? We might be receiving the wrong help because the body is designed. The healthcare practitioner isn't even telling you what you expect. We expect, oh, I'm gonna go get a miracle, I'm gonna go get healed. That's not medicine, that's not medical science. They go, no, it's lowest. I don't. So they're going to give you, like, if you got pain, all right, here's a perk 5. That's the lowest dose. Those that I know about Percocets and used to those type of pain medicines will say, no, I need at least a 10 or 15 because the 5 isn't going to do nothing, right? You go in, I want some Motrin. No, you want the Motrin 800. Why? Because the other stuff don't work. It's too low, right? I want this pain gone. So
Right.
we go looking for the highest immediate because I want this to stop now. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable. Nobody wants to be in pain or going through any of that. If we got a way that we can get it stopped now, like that, oh, get it. Come on, come on, come on. Right? We'll fight, we
Yes.
will fight the doctors, man. Look, man, go back there. We'll tell them what to get.
Right.
See, and I'm not, I was on that cycle. I was on that cycle. Man, I was on that side. I used to get my stomach pumped. Listen, I ain't
Wow.
even gonna tell that story. I used to, man, I was in bad shape. I looked it good. Because muscles ain't got nothing to do with being healthy, right?
Right.
So I always because I was in the bodybuilding, so I always looked it good. But
Z.
no, I stayed at the hospital. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, and I'm just saying that to say, because if it wasn't until I'm getting rest, I'm exercising right, I'm getting sunlight, I'm learning how to breathe to live, I'm learning how to control the stress. These things help to control the stress. You know what I mean? So it's in the aroma, like I say, for me to, because the body is always trying to heal. If you cut your finger right now, if you don't believe me, do an experiment. I not cut your finger, but if if you've ever experienced a cut, you don't heal a cut.
Right.
If you ever experienced a broken bone, you don't heal a broken bone. You ain't, oh, let me take this for it, take that for it. No, you keep it clean, you set it, right? If it's a broken bone, you set it, and if it's a cut, you keep it clean and aerated and you protect it. And as you go, the body is healing itself, it's repairing itself, right? The movie Osmosis Jones, where the boy got sick and they showed the immune system. That's automatic. It's automatic, man. We are supposed to just get out of the way. That's what fasting and prayer and meditation and all of these other things. I can just be still and get out of the way and not stress and not push it. I've got my aromatherapy. Man, don't
Yes.
worry about a thing. Hey,
That's right. Yes.
hey.
All right. On that note, we're gonna put a pin in it right there.
Yeah, it
And
was a
thank
great show.
you.
This went longer than we thought. This went, this was a good show, sis. I like
Yes,
when you drive. I like when you drive, because I could just sit here and be like, bam. And then, yeah,
right.
praises
Yes.
be to Allah.
Praise be to Allah. Well, thank you all for tuning in. And I want to thank my cousin Steph. She said she just ordered my book and she thanked us for answering her question. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm internationally known
Mm.
in France.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna put a pin in it right there. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate you, and those of you that watch this on the replay, we appreciate you as well. And share the information, share the love. Sharing is caring. And assalamu alaikum until next time.
Wa alaikum assalam.